Beats.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Junior, aka Smoking Guns, out here in Tucson, Arizona, representing the Ultimate Fight Club, giving you the latest content in boxing and MMA news that is out. So, today's video, we got an update on Maciej Sulecki, and it states that he is still wanting to fight Demetrius Andrade, and he will be ready. And this is coming out in BoxingNews24.com, where it states Maciej Sulecki says he'll be ready for Demetrius Andrade fight in June. And in this article, it goes on to state, Maciej Sulecki says he'll be healed in time to fight WBO middleweight champion Demetrius Andrade in June, despite having a hand injury that promoter Eddie Hearn says will keep him out of the fight. It also goes on to state, Sulecki believes his injured hand will be fit enough for him to return to the ring to take on the unbeaten Andrade for his next title defense on June 22nd or 29th in his hometown of Providence, Rhode Island. Sulecki said this on his social media site about him still wanting to take the title shot against Andrade in June. Strange business. I will heal. I eat probably about 1 week, even if it will be 2 weeks is the date, 22nd, 29th June, perfectly fit because I train motor training all the time, quote. Now, with him stating that, I'm not sure exactly what it's supposed to mean, but at the end of the day, he's really trying to say that he will be fit enough to be able to fight on that June 22nd, 29th date. So with that being said, I would definitely still like to see Demetrius Andrade take this damn fight, especially if Maciej Sulecki is coming out publicly stating that he will be healed up in time to be able to take this fight. And it seems like all they would need to do is get a simple medical clearance to make sure that he would be ready to fight. And if anything, they could always have somebody else in line as a backup just in case Maciej Sulecki isn't ready to take that fight, because there's boxers out there. I know they was going to try to get some kind of bum anyway to try to take Maciej Sulecki's place. So if Maciej Sulecki says that he will be healed up and ready to fight, all they need to do is have somebody else in line just in case that time comes and Maciej Sulecki isn't able to take that fight. Then they can be able to get a late replacement to be able to have somebody for Demetrius Andrade. But at the same time, I can understand what Eddie Hearn is saying. You got a dude that is hurt, so they don't want to take any kind of chances. But they still need to have some kind of backup in place just in case Maciej Sulecki is not healed up in time. But all we got to do is take a dude from Maciej Sulecki for his word. If he says that he will be ready to fight on June 22nd and 29th, that is definitely a fight that Demetrius Andrade needs to be taking right now, just for the simple fact is his past couple of opponents that he has fought up against have been very subpar. Even though when he fought for that WBO belt, he was supposed to be fighting Billy Joe Saunders, so you can't really blame him for a fight like that, just for the simple fact is when he was going to fight Billy Joe Saunders ended up popping for PEDs, so he got pulled out of that fight. So they had to find the next top guy in that WBO weight class for Demetrius Andrade to be able to fight for that damn belt. But even after that, his opponents have been subpar, and I would definitely like to see him have a name like Maciej Sulecki for him to be able to fight, to be able to present him a really good challenge. So at least he can have some kind of name on his damn resume, just for the simple fact as they are not lining him up to fight any of these top guys that are in that damn middleweight division. But with Maciej Sulecki stating that he is willing to still come out and fight, if they do not take this challenge and they do not take Maciej Sulecki on his word with putting him back on the #1 spot to be able to challenge for that damn WBO title, you can literally call that a damn duck move on Demetrius Andrade and Eddie Hearn's behalf. Just for the simple fact is, if Maciej Sulecki will come out publicly stating that he will be ready to fight you, and you still want to try to get somebody in his place instead and not just have them as a backup for a late replacement or just in case, dude, that is a straight up duck move right there, dog. Demetrius Andrade, he needs to be fighting a friggin' good name, because I'm not trying to be watching DAZN watching these dudes fight some friggin' bums, man. If I want to see these dudes fight, especially with him having that WBO title, I definitely want to see him fight a friggin' good name. And Maciej Sulecki would definitely be a very credible name to have on his damn resume. All right, you guys. So I hope you guys like the video. If you guys like the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any kind of questions, any kind of comments, hit me up in the comment section and I'll be sure to hit you guys up. All right. So I hope you like the video. Holla at your boy.